All right, welcome back to Modern Market Mind. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash update on the portfolio as of January 28, 26. I'm going to go through what's worked, what hasn't, and my predictions in the future. So we're going to start off with the obvious, a lot of red compared to what we're normally used to. It's fine. Generally speaking, I've always, or not generally speaking, but like I have an aggressive approach to investing because I have time, and a 10% return for me isn't. It isn't 10% either way doesn't hurt me or benefit me as much as it would if I had a lot more money. So I'm not necessarily worried. I can play it risky and learn a lot more rather than just play it safe. But if we're going by performance, specifically, it's all right. I think, yeah, I mean, it'll look better once we kind of get through all that. I believe that was whenever I used whatever the politician trading thing was. But as of recently, we had 2 down months that was held on mostly to all this. I didn't trade very much in these 2 months. 12 and a 2% loss. And then as of now, we're going back up another 9. So really not that big of a deal. I held through all of it, which did a lot better compared to last time. My stocks kind of fell through. I don't know if it was that time or not, but I know that I sold off a lot, even at the bottom, right before it all kind of came back. So just a little bit more discipline compared to last time they fell through. Although we are doing a little bit better than 9% because today, let's see if I can find it. Today, I made around $200 off of activities and orders, off of Rich Tech Robotics, and what was the second one? It was CoreWeave, I believe. Yeah, CoreWeave. So about 100 on each of them. The Rich Tech Robotics was always was a speculative stock and doing really interesting things, set up really well for the future market, but was just a speculative stock and many people didn't believe in it. But today they announced that they're actually partnering with Microsoft, so their stock actually jumped up around 40%. Let's see, yeah, 44% today alone, which I held about 500 of, which is good. Then we had CoreWeave go up, I believe, 12%? 11. Sold both those, made about 100 each. So if we're going off of if we're going off of the performance, it should be around it should be closer to 11%-ish. Yeah, close to 11%. So that'd be good. As of what I'm holding right now, bought IBM and Google recently, as well as Almonte. I'm back in it just because they had a 4% dip. And I believe I've explained it, but I'll give you a short rundown. Their first tungsten mining operation back in the U.S. And yeah, so that's what they are. Big ones is OKLO is down about 27%, and about $600, and Oracle was down about 527%. Probably shouldn't have bought the most recent purchase of OKLO just based off of the just based on it keep going down, I guess, but I did just kind of even it out as much as I can, but it's still down. And they did partner with who did OKLO partner with recently? Yeah, okay. Meta, that's what it was. They partnered with Meta. Their stock went up a good percentage that day. So, I mean, I still have a lot of faith in them, and, you know, they are speculative, but on the more trustworthy side of speculative. And then Oracle, that one I don't get either. I know, according to a lot of people, they don't have the best product, but they do have a percentage share, and they do manage the U.S. side of TikTok. So they definitely have an audience. They always will have an audience as long as they own that. So those two I'm pretty confident in, and even if they were to lose out or not perform to what I thought, I would be okay with that, just because it's something I believe in, just like based off that. Ford, the Trump administration is bringing back a lot of domestic manufacturing. Ford is a direct beneficiary of that. I'm not even speaking on Chubb because I haven't done too much research on it, but I do know it was a very highly regarded stock. And Tesla, same thing as always with Tesla. They are, it's the brand of Elon, basically, all wrapped into one, with all the stuff he's doing, as well as just with Tesla. Numbers probably really don't even make sense, but it is what it is. Energy, Nvidia down a little bit, was down more, but you can pretty much you can it's going back up there. It's pretty much certain. So then CCJ, which is one I had originally whenever OKLO went down, and I sold it just to kind of reduce my risk because at that point I had probably 1,500 in CCJ, another 1,300 in OKLO, and another 1,300 in Oracle. I had to kind of move away from the AI sector a little bit and reduce my risk. But I'm back in it at a lower price after selling off and making a little bit of profit. IBM is always a good one, in my opinion. Definitely like the Oracle and IBM kind of companies, just because they own such a high market share, and their business models just are basically subscription based, and they help other people make money. So it's kind of a win-win scenario where it's a win-win scenario where everybody kind of uses it and everybody benefits off of it. It makes logical sense. And then cryptocurrency, we're gonna in Bitcoin and Ethereum and these accounts, it's down to 88,000 right now. 89,000 and 3,000. Completely fine with that. Bitcoin is another one I'm really confident in, and Ethereum. As you can tell, 2,600, probably the most I've ever had in a single stock or ETF, and another 1,000 in Ethereum. So yeah, pretty confident in those, and overall down circa 11%, probably close to 2,000 in those two accounts, but also a lot of there's not confidence in the market right now, so a lot of my stocks that was previously benefiting off of are down a lot more, which is fine. I got good money off of them, and I'm confident they're going to go back up because people are comparing this to the AI bubble, or not AI, the .com bubble. But I kind of disagree with that because of not only the sheer amount of people that have switched to AI in such short time compared to the .com bubble. It's people switching to AI has been a lot faster, and also there is actual increases of revenue because of AI compared to some of the .com was just hype around it being on a website. Nowadays it's actually increasing revenue, as well as there's just more money behind it, a lot of investments. One thing that's kind of interesting to look at would be the partnership with NVIDIA. I kind of would like to look more at that, but not right now. NVIDIA, I forget who else is in it. NVIDIA, Microsoft? I'm not exactly sure, but look it up, there's a relationship with 3 companies where they're all lending each other money, so kind of an interesting thing. I would look into that because technically they're all lending each other money, and that could be a real bubble, but I haven't looked into that enough to have a say on it yet. With the 630 that is now in the account, I'm going to put some in dividends and commodities accounts just to kind of hedge my bets a little bit, because the stock market is down right now, so, or at least in what I've been investing in and where I see the future going. But with a lot of these, I have the benefit of time and buying them at a low price, so I'm really not worried about them going down, or like not coming back up, I guess the better wording of it. But yes, pretty confident in that. And then we have the crypto account, which overall probably close to $3,000 down if you count the portfolio of Fidelity and Coinbase. This one, again, I'm pretty confident these are all going to go back up, so I'm not worried at all. I mean, the numbers look good there, but if you go to the year, or like all time, down about 1,000 with unrealized. Some of that's fees, like the realized return before I figure out what the fees were and all that kind of stuff. So like the Coinbase does it weird. So I did get caught in some like hidden fees in the beginning, as well as just not knowing the market of crypto, because I would trade it the same way I did stocks, where using a lot of trades in short times, and the fees kind of screwed me, as well as just getting stuck in positions that I didn't want to be in. Yeah, let me see. There we go. Okay. Unrealized returns, 11% for Binance, 50 for Avalanche. I want to get out of Avalanche as soon as possible, but I'm not going to sell it 50% just because I'm going to wait for it to come back at least, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have a target price, but as much as it will come back. But Solana is down about 10%, although it was pretty close to zero not too long ago. Unrealized return and XRP 27%. Again, all these ones that are down, I'm really not too worried about, especially now, all the ones that I'm holding. But yeah, the stock market is definitely less speculative right now and not confident in the future, or not investing in speculative stocks near as much as it used to. But it'll be back. I'm pretty confident in that. Yeah, that's the rundown for right now. That's the update. Thank you.